Om Vakratunda Mahakaya Surya Koti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kuru Me Deva Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada Saraswati Namastubhyam Varade Kamarupini Vidyarambham Karishyami Siddhir Bhavatu Me Sada Gurave Sarvalokanam Bhishaje Bhavaroginam Nidhaye Sarvavidyanam Dakshinamurtaye Namaha Ishvaro Gururatmeti Murti Bheda Vibhagine Vyomavat Vyapta Dehaya Dakshinamurtaye Namaha Narayanam Padmabhuvam Vasishtham Shaktim cha Tatputra Parasharancha Vyasam Shukam Gaudapadam Mahantam Govinda Yogindra Mathasya Shishyam Shri Shankaracharya Mathasya Padmapadam cha Hastamalakam cha Shishyam Tam Totakam Vartikakaramanyan Asmadgurun Santatamanatosmi Sadashivasamarambham Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam Sutra Bhashya Krito Vande Bhagavanto Punah Punaha Shruti Smriti Purananam Alayam Karunalayam Namami Bhagavat Padam Shankaram Lokashankaram Sakshat Krutam Dayanandam Paramarthasvarupinam Tattvajnana Prashastaram Pranatosmi Param Padam Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastama Vidvishamahai Om Shanti 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 Sutrartho Varnyate Yatra
Sutrartho varnate yatra
Vakyai Sutranukaribihi
Vakyai sutranukaribihi
Svapadani cha varnyante
Swapadani cha varnyante
Bhashyam Bhashyavido Viduhu
Bhashyam bhashyavido viduhu.
Tvitiya Mundakasya Tvitiya Kandasya Saptama Mantraha Yoso Tamasah Parastat
Yoso tamasat
samsara magodhim tirtva
संसार तीर्त्वा
गन्तव्यः परविद्या विषयः इति
गन्तव्यः
सकस्मिन् वर्तते इत्याह
सकस्मिन् वर्तते इत्याह
यः सर्वज्ञः सर्ववित्
यः सर्वज्ञः सर्ववित्
यस्यैष महिमा भुवि
यस्यैष महिमा भुवि
दिव्ये ब्रह्मपुरे शेषः
दिव्ये ब्रह्मपुरे शेषः
व्योम्न्यात्मा प्रतिष्ठितः
व्योम्यात्मा प्रतिष्ठितः
मनोमयः प्राणशरीरनेता
मनोमयः प्राणशरीरनेता
प्रतिष्ठितोऽन्ये सन्निधाय
प्रतिष्ठितोऽन्ये हृदयं सन्निधाय
तद्विज्ञानेन परिपश्यन्ति धीराः
तद्विज्ञानेन परिपश्यन्ति धीराः
आनन्दरूपममृतं यद्विभाति
आनन्दरूपं यद्विभाति
यः परमात्मा सर्वं सामान्येन जानाति अतः सर्वज्ञः सर्वं विशेषेण जानाति अतः सर्ववित् यः परमात्मा सर्वज्ञः सर्ववित् यस्य महिमा भुवि पृथिव्यां यस्य महिमा पृथिव्यां द्रष्टुं शक्यते. This Prithvi, in the Prithvi, the Mahima, the Vibhuti of Paramatma is manifest. How do we know that there is a God? We don't need anything. The Jagat is seeing the Vibhuti of the Jagat, the glory of the Jagat, the order in the Jagat, the Niyati. One has to infer. There must be an intelligent principle behind this. It cannot be just a haphazard creation. There is some intelligence. Everything is intelligently put together. Intelligently, everything is created following certain order. That orderliness is impossible without Bhagavan. So Bhagavan is the yatra orderliness, tatra Bhagavan. Everything is within order. Therefore, everything is Bhagavan. Simple. So those who accept that there is a Lord, that is not a surprising thing. It is natural. Bhagavan is there. You can easily, by Anumana inference, you can arrive at Paramatma. But those who say there is no God, it is really surprising. How can they say, in spite of having buddhi, they use the buddhi, the intelligence that is given. So you forget the giver. This is really anyaya. This is not really justice. You have been given the buddhi, the intelligence. Using the buddhi, you say that there is no Lord. There is no Bhagavan. So that is really surprising. So Bhagavan is there. So is Mahima, is Vibhuti. Do we need any pramana? Shastram also. Shastram is not for discovering something new. Shastram said Brahma Paramatma is there, that we know. Aham Jivatma Asmi, that is there, that also we know. Tayoho Aikyam, no difference. That is what the Shastram establishes. So, Paramatma Nasti, Brahma Nasti, iti yaha vadati, really that person is out of his mind. In spite of having buddhi, not using the buddhi properly. That's what it shows. See the vibhuti of this creation, the Mahima. The entire 10th chapter is the vibhuti. It's Vibhuti Yoga. The chapter itself is titled Vibhuti Yoga. Vibhuti Yogo Rama Dashamodhyayaha. And Bhagavan Krishna says, Yadyat Vibhuti Matsattvam Srimado Rujitameva Tattadeva Bhagachatvam Mama Tejomsha Sambhavam. Whatever is there, it is just, it's all, it's a glory. Whatever is there, it is all born out of a Tejo Amsha. It's a fraction of me. A little of me only, it is what is manifest. So what is not manifest is so huge, so big, we cannot even imagine. Like, similar to Purusha Suktam. Sahasrashirusha Purushaha Sahasrakshas Sahasrapat Sabhumim Vishvato Vritva Atyatishtat Dashangulam Atyatishtat Dasha Angulam. Not complete manifestation. It's only a fraction. Fraction itself, so much vibhuti, glory is there. So therefore, wherever you see the glory, it's a glory of Bhagavan. If you see any special talents, any special intelligence manifest in the person, it is the glory of Bhagavan. And if it is in the creation, it is the glory of Bhagavan. Everything is Bhagavan and everything special is there, it's a special manifestation. Like consciousness, Chaitanyam is throughout the Shariram. It is all pervading. From the tip of the toe to the skull, to the top. Chaitanyam is all pervading. But it is manifest or recognized in the buddhi, in the antakaranam, special manifestation. It is the upalabdhistha. Similarly, Bhagavan is, everything is Bhagavan. Bhagavan is everywhere. But there are special manifestations. That is Mahima, Vibhuti, glory. Divya Brahmapure, Yeshaha, that here in this Shariram, Brahmapuri, in this body, Brahmapuri is not the body, in the Shariram, there is a Brahmapuri, that is Hridaya Akasha is called Brahmapuri, Vyomni, in the space, it is Divya, it is shining, that is in the Hridaya Gugaya, Hridaya Gugaya is shining. Why it is shining? Because of the manifestation of this Brahma. Because consciousness, Chaitanyam, Atma being there, therefore it becomes Divyam. Therefore, Divye, this Brahmapuri, Brahmanaha Puri, Brahmapuri, and the Brahmapuri, the city is effulgent. Why? Because of Atma. So this Atma, this Brahma is Pratishtitaha, is placed, Nihitaha is hidden, Gudaha. There is no Gudaha, it is not hidden, it is manifest. This Yeshaha Atma, Divye Brahmapure, Hridaya Akashe, Pundarika Akashe. Pashakara will say it is in the Hridaya Guga, which is like the inverted lotus. It is Pratishtitaha and it is Manomayaha. Manomayaha Prana Sharira Neta Hridayam Sannidhaya. Hridaya Samyak Nidaya, having well placed in the Hridaya. Manomayaha is this Atma is as though conditioned by the mind. Therefore, Manomayaha, not Manomaya Koshaha here, as though conditioned by the mind. The word Manomayaha referring to the Atma. So here it is, we saw the last class, Manomayaha. Mayat is not Vikararte, not Manomaya Kosha. This Atma, which is as though conditioned by the mind, is called Manomayaha. Bhashyakara will say, Mana Upaditvat Manomayaha iti. Prana Sharira Neta, that is Linga Sharira Neta, Sukshma Sharirasya Neta. Sukshma Sharira is a leader of the Sukshma Sharira because because Atma alone makes the Sukshma Sharira travel from one body to another body. At the time of departure from one Shariram, at the time of death, Maranam, what makes the Sukshma Shariram travel? Atma. Atma doesn't travel. If Atma travels, it's a problem. Atma travels means Atma has got location. If it has got location, it must have a form. If it has a form, it must have avayava, limbs. If it has limbs, then subject to limitation, subject to decay. Asti jayate vardate, viprayamate vipaksheta pakshita. All the limitations work in Shadbhava Vikara. Atma is not that. Only Sukshma Shariram travels. Therefore, it is a leader. And that is Hridaya Sannidhaya, well placed. Tad Vijnanena, Atma Jnanena, Brahma Jnanena, Aikya Jnana, Tad Brahma Ahamasmi iti Jnanena. By knowing that Atma, which is not different from the Brahma, whose manifestation is seen in this Prithvi, Bhuvi, Dhiraha Paripashyanti. Paripashyanti Dhiraha, who sees that Anandara Amrit Rupam Vibhati. Ananda Rupam Amritam Yat Vibhati Tat Vijnanena Jnanena Dhiraha Paripashyanti. That by Jnanam Vivekena, that by Vivekena Paripashyanti. Atmanatma Vivekena, Satyamitya Vivekena, Vastu Avastu Vivekena, in the language of Vedanta Sara. Paripashyanti, Paritah Pashyanti means they see clearly, they gain the vision of this Atma, which is not different from this Brahma. Aikya Jnanam, Aikya Jnanena, Paripashyanti. Iti. Then all these things we have seen. We'll continue the Bhashyam now. Yes, Sarvajyaha Sarvavit.
Yes, Sarvajna Sarvavit
Vyakhyataha.
Vyakhyatah
Sarvajnaha Sarvavit. Yaha Sarvajna Sarvavit Vyakyataha. Already it is Vyakyanam Kritaha. Kutra Pratama Mundake, Pratama Adhyaye, Navama Mantre Vyakyataha. By whom? By Bhashyakara. Bhashyakara himself says, already it has been discussed. Vyakyanam Maya Kritaha iti. So please refer that already we have talked about that. What is Sarvajnaha, what is Sarvavit? So Vyakyataha. Bhashyakara will not repeat. He remembers where he had discussed. Therefore, he will say Vyakyataha. So we have to know where it is. So Sarvajnaha Sarvavit. Then Tam Punaha Vishinashti.
Punah Vishnu
Yasyaishaha
Yasyeshah
Prasiddhaha Mahima Vibhutihi.
Prasiddhaha Mahima Vibhutihi
Tam Punaha Vishinashti. Yasyaishaha Yasyaishaha, one who has this Prasiddhaha is Prasiddhaha Mahima. Prasiddhaha well known. Mahima is equal to Vibhutihi. Vibhutihi, glory. Visheshena Bhutihi Bhavanam Vibhutihi. Bhudatu Tin Pratyaya. Krit Pratyaya. The manifestation of Paramatma, that is his Vibhuti. Vipurvaka Visheshena, special manifestation. Vipurvaka Bhudatu Tin Pratyaya. Similarly, Magiman, we have been saying Nakaranta Shabda, Magiman, Magima, can see Upada Dirgatto. Mahima, Mahimano, Mahimanaha, no Padayaha, Sarvanavastane, Chasam Buddha, can connect. So, Mahima, glory. So, Mahatvam, Mahima, greatness, glory. Punaha Vishinashti, again it is Vishinashti, it is described, describes. Tam Punaha Vishinashti. Again, that is Vishinashti. Vishinashti is the Kriya Padam. Vishinashti is Shishtatu Savantagana. Shnam, that Shnam, the Pratyaya is in between. Na is a, so Shnam, Savantagana, Rudhadigana, Vishinashti. Vishinashti is Vipurvaka Shishtatu. T is Tip Pratyaya, Vishinashti. So, Tam Punaha, again, further, the special glory, the Mahima, which is well known, and which is available to all our sense perceptions, its glory, the glory of Bhagavan. It is further described. Where it is further described. Bhashyakara is further described. Then, further described, okay. Now Bhashyakara is going to present the description of that. Even though in the shloka it is not described, Bhashyakara is going to describe. The mantra doesn't say what is the glory. Mantra says Mahima Vibhuti. Want to know Mahima Vibhuti of Paramatma? Then 10th chapter of the Gita. And here Bhagavan is going to present the glory of Paramatma. That is why the next line starts with the question. Kosau Mahima.
Kosau
Mahima.
What is that glory? What is that Mahima? Mantrena Uktaha. Therefore, Bhashyakara is going to tell. Yasya Ime Dhyava Prativyau Shasane Vidhrute Tishtataha. Okay. Before reading this, I'll open Mantra Pushpam. Just a minute. This reference is from the Upanishad. What Upanishad? Brihadaranyaka Upanishad. In the Brihadaranyaka Upanishad, there's a long mantra where the glory of Bhagavan is presented. Bhashyakara presents the same thing. So it is 127, I think. Page number. Yes, here it is. Before we read the Bhashyam, I will explain this and then we can read Bhashyam so that you can connect. Do you see the mantra Yetasya Aksharasya Prashasane Gargi, right? That is Brihadaranyaka. Brihadaranyaka, the name itself we can know. It is a big Upanishad. Aranya, like a forest. So if any mantra is quoted and if you don't know, then we can simply say Brihadaranyaka because who will refer? It's a big Upanishad. So Brihadaranyaka. Chandogya also is bigger. Brihadaranyaka is still bigger. Here, this is the Brihadaranyaka Upanishad, 3rd chapter of Brihadaranyaka, and it is the Navama, Ashtama Brahmanam, 8th Brahmana, 9th mantra, that is 3.8.9. तृतीय अध्यायस्य अष्टम ब्राह्मणस्य अष्टम मंत्रः नवम मंत्रः, not अष्टम, नवम मंत्रः, 9th mantra. So before this, I will explain what is the context, then we can see why I'm referring to Mundaka Upanishad, because you can see etasya aksharasya prashasane garhi surya chandramaso vidhrutau tishtatah etasya aksharasya prashasane garhi dhyava prithivyo vidhrute tishtatah etasya aksharasya prashasane garhi nimesha muhurta ahoratran रात्रान् ह्यर्धमासा मासा ऋतवः संवत्सराः इति विधृताः तिष्ठन्ति एतस्य वाक्षरस्य प्रशासने गार्गी. So you can see what we read now from the Bhashyam. या वा पृथिव्यौ शासने विधृते तिष्ठतः सूर्या चन्द्रमसो यस्य शासने. The same Bhashakara referring to Brihadaranyaka Upanishad only. By the words you can easily understand. So now here in this chapter of the Brihadaranyaka, there is a story. In this part, the king Janaka is introduced. King Raja Janaka. This Raja performs a huge yaga. He performs a huge yajna, yaga, and there were many Vaidikas, many Vaidika Panditaha, many Vaidika Pandits, scholars have come, they were assembled. And now Janaka, he wanted to know who is the best among all the Pandits, Vaidika, the scholars. Who is the greatest among them? Janaka wanted to know. And Yajnavalkya also was there. So he decided, and there was a prize announced also. And there was a prize. The greatest scholar will be given prize, given some sammanam. Yajnavalkya was there. He took away all the prize money before the competition. Before the test, he himself took away the prize. What is the prize? The cows, Gavaha and this Hiranyam. These are the wealth. These are considered to be the wealth. Hiranyam is wealth. Cows also are wealth only. Cows. So Yajnavalkya took away cows and gold. And when Yajnavalkya, when he decided to take away all the cows with him, then the scholars in the assembly, they started confronting him, and they challenged him with a lot of questions from the Karmakanda of the Veda, Purubhaga, then Upasana, Jnanam, from different part of the Veda, different kandas of the Veda, they short questions. They challenged Yajnavalkya. Yajnavalkya answered one after the other. All the people he answered. There was a woman scholar, Pandita. Her name was Gargi. She appeared. In fact, she appeared before in the 6th section also. She appears anyway. So again she appears, and she asks permission from all the Vedika Pandits to ask only 2 questions, 2 very profound questions to Yajnavalkya. Yajnavalkya also answers the questions. So therefore it was decided, since those 2 profound questions also were answered by Yajnavalkya, therefore there is no point in asking further question and wasting the time. Therefore he deserves to take away all the cows So she asked the first question and Yajnavalkya answered. Second question also she asked, Yajnavalkya answered. So that is therefore he deserved all the prize and he took away cows, gold, etc. This is the context. So therefore there is a dialogue. There is a dialogue between Yajnavalkya and Gargi. So these are the statements of Yajnavalkya to Gargi. That is why in the mantra you see the word Gargi, etasyava aksharasya prashasane Gargi. So addressing Gargi. So here Yajnavalkya says, etasyava aksharasya, everything is because of Bhagavan, Ishvara. And he uses the word aksharam. Akshara means, like in the Mundaka Upanishad, aksharam brahma. Etasyava aksharasya prashasane gargi. E gargi, prashasane, shasanam, direction or ruling, governance, prashasanam. Under the governance of Akshara, Akshara is Brahma, Ishvara. No, Akshara is Bhagavan. Akshara is not something different. Akshara, na Aksharati. That which doesn't undergo any change. What? It is Bhagavan, Akshara. Akshara Purushaha, like what the same word, what we saw in Mundaka, Akshara. So, under the leadership, under the governance, because of the order of Ishvara, is under his governance alone, Surya Chandramasau, under the rule, the mighty rule, Prashasanam. Pra is the mighty. Shasanam, rule. Prashasanam, mighty rule. Order of Ishvara. Under the mighty rule, leadership of Ishvara, Akshara, imperishable Lord, Akshara. O Gargi, Surya Chandramasu, the sun and the moon are held in their respective position. Vidhrita tishtataha, remain in their position. Remain in their yasya in Mundaka Bhashyam, Bhashyakara says yasya shasane vidhrite tishtataha, remain held in their position. Surya and Chandra, sun and the moon are in their respective positions. They are perfectly held in their position. A little change in their position will change the thing of this galaxy. Similarly, Dhyava Prathivi, Dhyava heaven, and it is upper loka, higher loka, and earth, bhuloka. They are also held in their respective positions. Vidhrite tishtataha, remain in their positions. So this earth is at a particular distance from the sun. All the planets are at a right distance. A little change in the distance from the sun, either all the planets will be absorbed into the sun or all the planets will be thrown away from the sun. That doesn't happen. Everything is in order. So they are held in their respective positions under the mighty rule of this Akshara, imperishable. Similarly, moments, asya prashasane, nimesha is moments, muhurta time. It's all measurement of time. Ahoratrani, days and nights. Ardhamasa is fortnight, 15 days. Masa, months. Ritavaha, seasons. Samvatsara, years, all the 60 years. All they held in their vidritaha tishtanti. It also held in their respective positions. They repeat. It is all repeating. It means it is in their position. Doesn't change. It is perfectly in their position. Similarly, prochanya nadyaha syandante shvetebhyaha parvatebhyaha pratichanya yam cha dishamanvetasya vaksharasya prashasane gargi datato manushyaha pashakum santi yajavanam devadarvi pitaron vayattaha. The rivers flow eastward, some other rivers flow westward, but they remain in their respective courses. Similarly, similarly, it says that under this mighty leadership, the rule of this Akshara Purusha, there is the Manusyaha Prashamsi, they praise those who give, that is the gods, through the sacrifice, and also the Pitrus, etc., by offering, by sacrifice. So he gives a list. So this presents the glory of Ishvara. The same thing is presented by Bhashyakara in this context, the context of Mahima, describing the Mahima of the Lord. Now, if you see, you will understand. Yasya, that's what we read. Yasya ime dhyava prativyau shasane vidhrute tishtataha. Yasya kasya paramatmanaha ishvarasya brahmanaha akshara purushasya ime referring to dhyava prativya. These two dhyava prativyau. Dhyava is div. Div is higher loka. Div stands for Divhu, that is higher lokas. And Prithivya stands for the lower loka. So all the 7 upper, 7 lower, all the 14 lokas, they are Yasya Shasane, in whose leadership, under whose rule, Vidhrite Tishtataha, Dhrudatu, Dharane, they are held in their respective positions. They don't hit each other, they don't collide, they don't fall upon each other, under whose leadership, that is his Mahima. So, under whose command, under whose order, this Dhyava, Divi and Prithvi, they remain in their positions. Whose order? That is Ishvara's order, that is his Vibhuti. Similarly, next line. Surya Chandramasau.
Surya
Surya
Chandramasau.
Chandramasau.
Yasya Shasane.
Yasya
Yasya
Shasane.
Shasane.
Alata Chakravat.
Alata Chakravate.
Ajasram Brahmataha.
Ajasram Brahmataha.
Brahmataha.
Yasya Shasane, Kasya Paramatmanaha Shasane, Akshara Purushasya, under the mighty order of the Akshara Purusha, Surya Chandramasau. See, what is Surya? It should be Surya. Suryaha Chandraha. Surya Chandraha. We will see in Aluk Uttarapade. Not Aluk Uttarapade, it's Aluk Uttarapade, 631, the chapter. Next tomorrow class we will see. Purva Pada will get Dirga, not in the tomorrow class, it will come later. Purva Padam, Surya becomes Dirgatva. Surya Chandra, the Samasa. Suryascha, Chandrascha, Surya Chandra it becomes. Not Surya Chandra, Surya Chandra. Dirga. If you want to know how it becomes Dirga, refer 6325. Okay. Those who are interested can refer 6325 Sutra. Surya Chandramasau, don't refer now. Surya Chandramasau. Chandramas Sakaranta Shabda. Chandramas. It is Chandramaha, Chandramasau. All are connected to what we are seeing or we are seeing. It's a Shabda also you can remember. Chandramas Sakaranta Shabda. Surya Chandramas Mas and Vivachanam Chandramasau. So Surya Chandramas, Suryascha, Chandramacha. Itretra Dvanda Samasa. Suryascha, Chandramacha, Chandrama is Pratama Vibhakti. Surya Chandramasau, Itretra Dvanda Samasa. Yasya Shasane, in whose order Shasane, Alata Chakravat. This Alata Chakra, the word Alata is very famous in Mundaka Upanishad. Alata Prakaranam. Alata Prakaranam is there in Mundaka Upanishad. Let me explain what is Alata. Alata Chakravat, like Alata Chakra, Ajasram, Ajasram, Brahmataha. Ajasram is it's an adverb. Adverb to Brahmataha, go around. Brahmataha, move around. Brahmdat, Brahmataha, Alata Chakravat, like the Alata Chakra, the sun and the moon, they go around. Ajasram, Ajasram, they go around. Okay. Ajasram go continuously. Okay. Ajasram continuously goes around. Now, what is Alata Chakra? Alata Chakra refers to the fire brand. In Deepavali firecrackers, the chakra is a Shankha Chakra. You have to imagine a stick is there at the one end. At the one end, even there is a firecracker. One end there will be a Shankha Chakra. Other end also there will be another Shankha Chakra. So two sides. So a stick is held in the middle. On the extreme ends, there is Shankha Chakra. Chakra will be there. Shankha Chakra, I am just saying here, Chakra is here. Alata Chakra is that is a fire, a stick. At the one end of the stick, there is a fire, a glowing fire. At the other end also has got another glowing fire. So two ends having the fire which is glowing, and the stick is held at the middle. Now, if you rotate it fast, you would have seen in the temple function in the village. So two sides there will be the fire, and in the middle the person will hold the stick and he will rotate. When he rotates, what do you see? You see a circle of fire. You see a circle because of this motion, the motion of this alata chakra. That's called alata chakra. Alata chakra, like the alata chakra, the Surya and the sun, they are in extreme positions and they are held by, and they go around like alata chakra and held by, of course, Bhagavan. Yasya Shasane, in whose order, in whose order. So yeah, this is an imagination. This is an imagination. Bhagavan is the person who holds them and move around as he moves around. Like the Alata Chakra, the two fires will be there at the extreme end. Similarly, the sun and the Surya and the Chandra are at the extreme ends, and it moves around like the Alata Chakra. Therefore, Bhagavan holding them makes them move continuously. It means it's an order. It's the order. The moon goes around the sun. It doesn't violate the number of days, same number of days. That alone it constitutes 1 month. Similarly, the sun also sun also, the whole thing, it's sun also moves around. So that movement is in order. The earth moves around the sun is in order. And the sun moves, that also moves. That is also in order. So the order is presented. So through imagination, Alata Chakra, Drishtantena, by imagination, the order is presented. The sun and the moon, they are held in their respective position. Their movement is in order. Similarly, Yasya Shasane,
Yasya Sasane
Saritah,
Saritah
Sagarascha,
Sagarascha
Swagocharam na Atikramanti.
Swagocharam na Atikramanti
Kram Dhatu, also you know, Kram Dhatu, Kramanti, Kramataha, Kramati, Kramataha, Kramanti, you know. Kram becomes Kra. Okay. So Atikramati, not transgressing. Yasya Shasane na Atikramanti. Under whose leadership nothing goes out of control. Nothing transgresses. There is no disorderliness. If you see disorder in the creation, that is also within the order. There's nothing disorder. If you see a person who is adharmic, that is also within the order only. Because you have to see the background of the person. Why the person is not? Because it has got reason, the karanam. Because of that karanam, the person is reacts, or the person is Duryodhana, for example. Why he is a Duryodhana? Because of his background. Given the background, everybody will be Duryodhana. Everybody would be Dushasana, in fact, given the background. That is the order. We can label Dushasana, Duryodhana as bad person. That is different. Because they don't follow dharma, etc. But given the background, same background, we also will not be different from that. That is the order. Not randomly zigzag way they don't behave. Everything has got an order. Duryodhana, they say, Duryodhana, somebody used to say, Duryodhana is like a Karna. All these are poor children. They didn't get the love of their parents. Dhritarashtra was blind, fine. Why did Gandhari also had to, why she also had to blindfold herself? The child requires the affection of the mother. The child wants the mother to appreciate that, then it gets self-satisfaction that that's all required at the growing stage up to the 4th year of the child, that when the subconscious is formed, that's a very critical period. A child has to be nurtured properly, to be brought up, should be given a lot of love, affection, should be made to feel secure. So a lot of things are there. It's not easy to bring up a child. Unfortunately, Duryodhana did not get that. And all the time Karna was neglected, saying that he is a Sutaputra, not Kshatriya, neglected child. That rejection, the sense of rejection, I am not wanted. Therefore, only they go against the people who are recognized, who are considered to be wanted. That is why Duryodhana is Duryodhana. Karna is Karna. So, therefore, nothing is out of order. Therefore, Yasya Shasane, under whose order? Whose order? Saritaha, Saritaha, rivers. Nadyaha ityartaha. Strilinga. Saritaha, Sagaraha, oceans. So, rivers and oceans. Swagocharam means doesn't transgress, doesn't cross its limit. Ocean doesn't cross its limit. And also, you cannot say it will not cross. When they have to cross, it will cross. Many lands were swallowed by the ocean because that's also a karanam. So, when they have to cross, they will cross. When they are not supposed to cross, they will not cross. They're just within the order. Natikramanti. Similarly, Tatha Stavaram Jangamam Cha.
तथा
तथा स्थावरं जङ्गमं च
Yasya Shasane Niyatam.
यस्य शासने नियतम्
Niyatam, Niyati, regulation, regulated. The order, Yasya Shasane, under whose Shasanam, Stavaram, Stadatu, Varam, Varach Pratyaya, that which are immovable. That is why trees are called Stavara. Why? Trees cannot walk. They are living beings only. They cannot walk. They remain in that one position. Stavaram, Jangamam, movement. Jangama Dura Bhasha, mobile phone. So, Jangamam, that which are moving. Chara Achara ityartaha. Stavaram is Achara. Jangama is Chara. So, this Chara Achara Prapancha, what that in the Prapancha, that which are moving, which are not moving, movable and immovable, all are regulated. The planets move around the sun, and the sun moves around this galaxy. So all these are within the order. Yasya Shasane, under whose leadership, whose guidance, whose order, all these are regulated. They all behave, they all act in a particular way, in an orderly way. That is why after the night, day is a sun comes. After the day, night comes, sun sets. It doesn't violate. So therefore, it's all within the order. Similarly, Tatha cha Ritavaha
ऋतवः
Ayane
अयने
Abdascha
अब्दाश्च
Yasya Shasanam na atikramanti, natikramante.
यस्य शासनं नातिक्रामन्ति
Yasya shasane, Ishwarasya shasane, under whose order, tatacha, similarly, in the same way, tatacha, ritavaha, rituhu, ritavaha, season. The seasons are there. This is a ritu, Vasanta ritu, Grishma ritu, Varsha ritu, now it is Varsha ritu. Varsha ritu or Varsha ritu, both we can say. How? Refer Sandhi class, okay. Varsha ritu. It's a homework. Please go and see. Varsha plus ritu. What is a Sandhi? Varsha ritu. Sharad ritu, Hemant ritu, Shishir ritu, all the ritu, seasons. Summer season, winter season, monsoon, autumn, all these are seasons, different seasons. Those seasons doesn't fail, it comes. It also may fail. If you disturb the order, then it also gets adjust itself, gets disturbed and changes. That is also within the order only. If you don't disturb, ritus will fall in place. Ritus. Similarly, ritavaha ayana, dakshinayana, uttarayana. Dakshinayanam, that is the movement of the sun. When the sun moves towards the south, Dakshinayanam. The sun moves towards the north, Uttarayanam. So Uttarayanam doesn't change. That is Ayanam. That's 6 months the sun takes to travel. That doesn't fail. It is regulated. The moment is regulated. Abdascha, Abda means years. Abda. The Shashti Abda Purti. Shashti Abda is 60 years completed. It's a function. It's a celebration. Shashti Abda Purti. Abda is years. Years, Abda, the years, which are, how many years are there? 60. We have 60 years. That name, we have what? The names are 60 years, which you will see in the ashram on the footsteps to Murugan temple. There's a Murugan temple in the Subramanya temple in the Gurukulam. It has got 60 steps. Each steps will have the names of the year. And the current year is Shubhakrut Nama Samvatsare in the Sankalpa we do. That is the Abdaha, the years. And we can bring in Manmantra, etc. We are in the Manmantra. What Manmantra? It is, we are in the Manmantra. What is it? Namopata Samasta Dudakshadvara Shri Parameshwara Prityartam. Then you have to tell the whole Sankalpa. It's a particular Manmantra. Okay. It's a particular Manmantra. Na atikramanti, they do not transgress. So this is the glory. This is glory. How many glories are there?
Is it
Vaivasvata mantra. That doesn't come to my mind immediately. Yes, Vaivasvata mantra. Ashtavinshrite me Kaliyuge Pratame Pade Jambudvipe Bharatavarshe. We do that in the Sankalpa. Vaivasvata mantra. It's good. Yes. Vaivasvata mantra. The mantra, it is Vaivasvata mantra. So that manmantras also. I think I talked about a manmantra. There are about 14 manmantras. Remember? Once in some other Panchadashi class, I think we said this. 14 manmantras are there. And Vaivasvata mantra is a current manmantra. So Yasya Shasane na atikramanti, these do not transgress. Similarly, the next line. Tatha kartaraha.
Tatha kartaraha
Karmani palam cha.
karmani
कर्माणि फलं च
Yachhasanat.
yachhasanat
Swam kalam nati varthante.
swam kalam nati
वर्तन्ते
Sagesha mahima.
सयेष
sayesha
महिमा
Bhuvi loke.
bhuvi
भुवि
loke
लोके
Yasya sa eshaha sarvajnyaha.
यस्य स
एषः
एषः
सर्वज्ञः
सर्वज्ञः
Up to that, after that we will read. It's a continuous one. Tata, in the same way, yasya shasanat, yasya chasanat, yasya shasanat, yet yasya shasanat is etchasanat, samasa. Yasya shasanam, etchasanam, tasmat etchasanat. Etchasanat, because of the rule, because of the direction of whom. Similarly, kartaraha. Kartara is the kartu, that the doers of karma. Karmani, action. Palam, karma palam. Cha, na ativartante. Na ativartante doesn't transgress. It means a karta doing a kriya. A karta doing a kriya, and the kriya will have karma pala. When the karma pala will come? When you sow a seed, the seed will sprout in time. You sow a seed, suppose it is supposed to sprout in 10 days. It will sprout. If it will not sprout as it wishes, 10 years. So that palam result will come when conditions are there, when all the conditions are there, when it has to sprout, it will sprout. Swansam kala, that is a kala. Karma pala for a kriya will manifest in the appropriate time. Doesn't transgress. Doesn't transgress. Whatever the karma, the karta, the karmas which are done by the karta, the palam of the karma will manifest in time. The karma palam of the karma performed by the people, they go to them, they don't go to somebody else. They go to that person only, the respective person, and in keeping with the karma pala goes, and also the karma palam comes at appropriate time. How is it possible? I do a karma and I alone experience. Even by mistake, it doesn't go to other person. It means there must be an intelligent being, intelligent thing which distributes a karma. When we distribute, say, sweets or etc. in a group, in a gathering, we may miss a person, but Bhagavan doesn't miss. Whatever is a person deserves to have, to enjoy, or to undergo experiences like the marriage, the jananam, marriage, parentage, death, all these will happen at the appropriate time. Nothing can go out of the order. Is there any person who by mistake has missed death? Nobody. Death happens at the appropriate time. Janma also happens at the appropriate time. And parentage also. Marriage also. Marriage is another thing which we think it is our wish, it is Bhagavan's wish. How it happens, Bhagavan only knows. It's all karma. It's all karma pala. So it is within the order, na ativartante, doesn't transgress. And also the karma pala of a karma goes to that person only. In the Bhagavatam, I think there's a beautiful shloka. Yatha dhena sagastreshu vatso vindati mataram tatha purvakritam karma kartaram anugacchati. Yeah, a calf will find its mother. Even when there are thousands of cows, a calf will not miss its mother. We may get confused, but a calf will never get confused. It recognizes its mother among the thousands of cows. It goes to its mother. Similarly, whatever the karma we have done, that comes to us only, that comes to that person only. Even by mistake, it doesn't go to the other person who is not the doer. It goes to the doer only. That is the order. So that is his Mahima. That is his Mahima. Saha, Yeshaha, Mahima, Bhuvi, Loke, in this Loka. Yasya Saha, Yeshaha, Sarvajnaha. Yasya Saha, Yeshaha, the one, the Yasya Saha, that Saha, Yeshaha, the glory which is described. Yeshaha, this glory, bhuvi in this loke, yasya belongs to whom? Yasya, to him. Saha sarvajnaha is all-knowing. Is all-knowing. Sarvam janati. Then the next line. Evam mahima
एवं
एवं
महिमा
महिमा
devah
देवः
देवः
divye dhyotanavati.
दिव्ये
दिव्ये
द्योतनवती
द्योतनवती
Divya, it is the moolam, the mantra. Dhyotanavati. Sarva bhauda pratyaya krita dhyotane.
सर्वभौत्यकृत द्योतने
Brahmapure.
ब्रह्मपुरे
Brahmanotra.
ब्रह्मणोत्र
Chaitanya Swarupena.
चैतन्यस्वरूपेण
Nityabhivyaktatvat.
नित्याभिव्यक्तत्वात्
Brahmanah Puram.
ब्रह्मणः पुरम्
Hridaya Pundarikam.
हृदयपुण्डरीकम्
Pundarikam. This is what I said. Pundarikaksha is having the eyes of the lotus petal. That is this description of Vishnu. Pundarikaksha. Pundarika. Pundarika is Kamalam. Hridaya Pundarikam. Tasmin yad vyoma tasmin vyomni akashe.
तस्मिन्
तस्मिन्
यद्व्योम
तस्मिन्
आकाशे
आकाशे
Yat vyoma tasmin vyomni. Yat vyoma, vyoma vyomni vyomani. Yat vyoma, vyoma is akasha. Tasmin, in that vyomni. Saptami is vyomni. Akashe. Hrit pundarika madhyasthe.
पुण्डरीकमध्यस्थे
Pratishtitaha.
प्रतिष्ठितः
Iva upalabhyate. That is important.
इव
इव
उपलभ्यते
This Atma is pratishtitaha in the Hridaya, Gugha, Hridaya, that is Pundarika, means it has got a locus. It is not a locus. Iva upalabhyate. Its upalabdhisthanam is obtained, or its manifestation is recognized there. Not that it is there only. If it is there, then it becomes a locus, adhikarana. Iva, that's why Iva upalabhyate. Iva is important. Pratishtitaha is equal to Iva upalabhyate. And why it is Iva upalabhyate, Bhashyakara gives an excellent, we will see that later. Now, here, he says, this evam mahima devaha referring to Ishvaraha, Paramatma, Akshara Purushaha, Devaha, evam mahima devaha. Evam mahima is Bahuri Samasa. Evam mahima yasya saha. Evam mahima referring to Devaha, the Lord. So evam mahima Devaha, the Deva, the Lord who of such glory. Okay, now where is he? Kutra vartate, that's what Bhashyakara said. Saha kasmin vartate, kutra vartate, divye, dhyotanavati, in the divya, div, shine, in the effulgent, dhyotanavati, dhyotanavat, endowed with light, shine. Tasmin, dhyotanavati, divye, dhyotanavati, dhyotanavati saptami vibhakti. Divye is equal to dhyotanavati. In the one which is endowed with shining. What is that? Brahmapuri. Sarva Bauddha Pratyaya Krita Dyotane. Sarva Bauddha, there is no Buddhism and all here. Buddhasya Bauddha. Bauddha is Bauddha Pratyaya, Buddhi Pratyaya, that is thoughts, Pratyaya, Vritti. That is there in the one, it's a locus, in the one, talking about the Hridaya, in the one having the shine which is brought about Dyotane, Pratyaya Krita Dyotane. Pratyaya is a thought. That is in the one where the thoughts Sarva Bauddha Pratyaya Krita Dyotane. Dyotana shines. That is the thoughts occurring in the buddhi which shines Dyotanavati. The thoughts which of the thoughts which flows in the mind, they are lighted up by this Brahma Chaitanya. Therefore, the thought becomes the knowledge. The thought, the vritti is jada, that becomes a knowledge, becomes a knowledge when it is shown upon by this Brahma Chaitanya, when it is lighted up by the Brahma Chaitanya. So, Sarva Bodha Pratyaya Krita Dyotane, the Pratyayas, all the Buddhigata Pratyayas, the thoughts, are made to shine there. Where? Brahmapure, in the Brahmapuri. So the thoughts shine. How does the thought shine? Because of the Chaitanya. Because of the Chaitanya, the thoughts shine. That's why the thoughts which shine, it's called Chidabhasa, reflected consciousness. Like the sun is reflected in the mirror, reflected sun. Sun, which is outside, is reflected in the mirror, and that is a reflected sun. Similarly, the Chaitanya being everywhere, it is reflected in the mind. The mind is nothing but the flow of thoughts. Therefore, that is Chidabhasa. Chit is Chaitanyam, Chidabhasa is reflection. The reflection of the thoughts are reflected. That is the knowledge. So the knowledge happens because of Chaitanyam. Minus Chaitanyam, how this knowledge will take place? Vritti, Jnanam. No Jnanam possible. The thoughts shine because of the Chaitanyam. So thoughts are there in the mind, or the mind itself is a thought, and the mind shines after Chaitanyam. The mind doesn't have its own shine. It cannot light, it cannot reveal itself. The Chaitanyam has to be there. Therefore, Sarva Bauddha Pratyaya, they are Krita, Jyotana, they are made to shine. Where is that place? Brahmapuri, in the city of Brahma. Brahma is not Chaturmukha Brahma. Brahma is Sachit Ananda Brahma. Brahmapuri, Brahmanahapuri. Brahmanahapuri, it's in the city of Brahma. Why it is called Puri? It is Puravat, Puro. It is Pura. It is like a city. Therefore, Brahmapuri. The place where it shines, it is like a Puravat. Therefore, Puri, Brahmapuri. Brahmapure. It is Saptami, Brahmapure. Brahmanaha atra. Brahmanaha. That is Brahmanaha. Brahma. The shine of Brahma. There is no shine of Brahma. There is no light of consciousness. Consciousness is light. The Shashti is only Raghoho Shashti. It's only Upacharika. It is, when you say Raghoho Shiraha, Rahu has got only head. It doesn't have tail. The Rahu, the planet. Raghoho Shiraha is Upacharika Shashti. Similarly, Brahmanaha. What is Brahmanaha? Of the Brahma. Brahmas. What Brahmas? The Chaitanya, the light of consciousness, the Chaitanyam is light. Therefore, Brahmanaha atra Chaitanya Sarupena Nitya Abhivyaktatvat. Abhivyakta is manifestation, being manifest. Where? What time? Not any particular time, all the time. In all the three avasthas, Jagra, Swapna, Sushupti, all the three avasthas, the Chaitanya manifest. Because the person has gone to death, not the Chaitanyam also will go for sleep. If Chaitanyam goes for sleep, the Jagat will not be there. Nothing will be there. Even in the Sushupti, Chaitanyam is there. Because the mind is not active, therefore Chaitanyam also is not recognized. Chaitanyam is there. Mind is not. You can say mind is not there. Mind comes and goes. But Chaitanyam never comes and goes. Therefore, Jagra, Swapna, Sushupti, Avasthayam, Yat Trikale Tishtati, Tat Sat, Tat Nityam, Brahma, Abhivyaktatvat, manifest all the time, all the states of experience. In the where? In the Brahmapuri. Brahmanaha Puram Brahmapuri, Hridaya Pundarikam, in the Hridaya lotus. The lotus, Hridaya is compared to the lotus. Tasmin, in that, Yat Vyoma, Tasmin, Yat Vyoma, in the space of the heart. Space means it's only it is only not really that precise, it's only expression. Yat Vyoma. Hridaya Akasha. Not literally there is space in the heart. Hridaya Yat Vyoma Tasmin Vyomni in the Akashe Hrit Pundarika Madhyaste, which is situated in the heart, Hrit Madhyaste, in the middle of the heart, that is in the space of the heart. Pratishtitaha. It is Pratishtitaha. It is installation has been done. By whom? By Bhagavan. Really, it is installed in the heart as it got a locus in the heart. If it is only in the heart, what about the legs? What about the shoulder? In other parts, it is not there. Chaitanya is not there. No, because Brahma is all pervasive. Sarvagataha. Sarvagataha. Therefore, Sarvagataha Brahma. This is a contradiction. Sarvagataha Brahma. Sarvagatam Brahma. Sarvagatam Brahma Hridaya Akashe Pratishtitaha. It's a contradiction. Oxymoron. All pervading Brahma is located in the heart. Means what? The location, the locus is not really, it is that the locus, it's not that the conscious is a condition. It is made to sit in a particular locus. It is upalabhyate, iva upalabhyate. Therefore, only iva upalabhyate. As though it is upalabhyate, it is upalabhyate, it is present, it is obtained in the heart. As though it is obtained. It manifests in the heart, in the buddhi. Heart to buddhi all same. Same only. Iva upalabhyate. Therefore, iva upalabhyate. Why? Bhashyakara says, gives a reason. Nahi akashavat.
Nahi
Nahi
akashavat
Akashavat
Sarvagatasya.
Sarvagatasya
Gatihi agatihi.
Gatihi Agatihi
Pratishhtava.
Pratishtava
Anyatha sambhavati.
Anyatha
sambhavati.
Sambhavati.
Sambhavati kriyapadam. Na should be connected. If you don't connect na, then sambhavati, it's a problem. So whenever na is that, this is how this vakya would be. Na should be connected to the kriyapadam. Na sambhavati. Not possible. Does it happen? What? Akashavat, like the akasha, the space. Where is the space? Space is everywhere. Space is everywhere. It is inside the pot. You move the pot, space also walks with you. There's a pot space. There's a space inside the pot. That is a pot space. And there is space outside the pot, external space. What is the difference between external space and the pot space? You have confined the space now in the pot. So when you move the pot, that place has to become empty, vacuum. No. The space is, see how amazing this space comes with you with the pot. Where you take the pot, the space also comes with you. And that place doesn't become empty. It was as it was before. Therefore, space is Akasha, space Akasha, it is Sarvagata. That is what Sarvagata is. The meaning of the word Sarvagata to be understood. Sarvagata. All pervading means you cannot move it from one place to another place. Space itself we cannot move. The space which is obtained in the pot, when the pot is moved from one place to another place, you don't carry the space because space is all pervading. Because of the movement of the pot, that place where the pot was before, that doesn't become empty of space. Space is. That is the meaning of Sarvagata. When that is for the Akasha, then what to talk about the Chaitanyam? Therefore, Gatihi coming, Gatihi going, Agatihi coming and going, or Pratishta, or it is installed, iti, present, va anyata na sambhavati. It is not possible for Atma. Akashavat. Akasha only is the closest drishtanta we can give. But you have to note, Akasha, it's only an example. Brahma is not Akasha. Akasha is only the closest example we can give for Sarvagatatvam of Brahma. Akasha is also created. It is also Mithya. It is also a product. It is a Karya. Even though Karya, it can be given as a closest example to Brahma. There is no equivalent example for Brahma. Why? If there is an example, clear equivalent example for Brahma, that becomes second Brahma. When it is a second Brahma, when there is a second Brahma, then the Brahma gets limited. It becomes confined, it becomes limited. Then that is not Brahma. Therefore, for Brahma, we cannot give any example. The closest example to present Sarvagatatvam is only Akasha. Therefore, Bhashyakara says, Iva Uppalabhyate, having said that, the reason for that is given in the next Vakya. Akashavat Sarvagatasya Gatihi Agatihi Pratishtava Anyata Na Sambhavati. Kasya Brahmanaha Na Sambhavati Ityartaha. The next line that is for the commentary to the shloka number 8 that we will see in the next class. Om Purnamadah Purnamidham Purnat Purnamadachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.
धन्यवाद गुरुजी.
Dhanyavadaha.
Sharanji, a small doubt, Sharanji.
Yes.
Vacuum is also a space only, no? Only thing it's devoid of air.
We are not talking about the air, okay? We're talking about space
Yeah.
only.
So vacuum is also space only, right?
Yes, space only, yes.
Okay. Thank you, Sharanji.
Dhanyavadaha.
Dhanyavad.